The tinsel's still up, but the season of peace and goodwill long gone. The PM at a hospital in Surrey. A new year, but the same old challenges. How to relaunch his agenda with so many noisy distractions.
Do you need to take that? Yeah, definitely.
What today was meant to be about, his big plan to cut hospital waiting lists. More local hubs and more involvement from the private sector.
I welcome a new agreement that will expand the relationship between the NHS and the private healthcare sector. That's more beds, more operations, more care, available to the NHS, treating patients free at the point of use, targeted at where we need them most.
But the PM's plans overshadowed by vicious attacks from the world's richest man, Elon Musk using his social media platform X to launch an onslaught against the PM, accusing him of being complicit in the rape of Britain for failing to tackle grooming gangs, while personally attacking one of Starmer's ministers. He called your safeguarding minister, Jess Phillips, an evil witch, a rape genocide apologist who should be put in jail. Does that sort of abuse of a minister make you feel angry, and what is your response to that?
Those that are spreading lies and misinformation as far and as wide as possible, they're not interested in victims. They're interested in themselves. Jess Phillips has done 1,000 times more than they've even dreamt about when it comes to protecting victims of sexual abuse throughout her entire career. I'm prepared to call out this for what it is.
Typically reserved, today the Prime Minister impassioned.
What I won't tolerate is politicians jumping on the bandwagon simply to get attention, when those politicians sat in government for 14 long years, tweeting, talking, but not doing anything about it. Now so desperate for attention that they're amplifying what the far right is saying.
But the Conservatives doubling down and promising a push in the Commons for a national inquiry.
Keir Starmer's claims this morning are absolutely disgraceful. It is not correct to brand as far right people who are raising legitimate concerns about the systemic, organised gang rape of vulnerable young girls.
This wasn't the start to the year that Number 10 expected, but far from being knocked off course. I'm told it was a deliberate choice by the Prime Minister to wade into this row, partly because he's angry about the safety risks it's posing for his MPs, but also because, in the words of one ally, he's authentically passionate about tackling child sexual exploitation and simply wasn't prepared to duck the issue. To that end, the government today announced plans to strengthen laws on child sexual abuse, but that's unlikely to calm a row that's as much about personalities and populism as policy. Beth Rigby, Sky News, Westminster.